Hey, Force Sensitives! I'm Darthan Magnus, welcome back to my channel and my workshop. Yes, you heard the word workshop, so you already know this is going to be another lightsaber modification video, baby. Love these videos, I love them. I love them so much. Alright, so the design I have for you guys today is actually pretty simple. There's not much I could do with the hilt itself, and I'll explain why in a second. But yeah, I call this one the Grand Renegade. All right, here we are. I really do like this one. I know the black doesn't match, but I don't know, just something about that on there. It just seems kind of elegant to me. I don't know why. But so I took the Grand Master hilt and used it as the foundation, obviously. I can't remove the emitter off this lightsaber, so there's not much I can do with that, but I can remove the pommel. And instead of putting a different kind of pommel on there, I decided to take my Renegade Cross Guard hilt, one of the emitters off of there, and decided to use the emitter as the pommel. I like those jagged edges. We are going to be doing some hilt jabs to the head, all right? And then I fixed a 32-inch heavy grade blade on here, okay? And the blade is Sentinel Yellow. Of course, I'm gonna take a picture of this and show it to you guys in the thumbnail. Obviously, okay? Shut this off so you guys can hear me. Alright, so with the Sentinel Yellow blade, I am going to be showing you guys a 32 move demonstration today. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently. I am going to run through the demonstration all the way first, okay? And then when I turn back on the lights after I'm done with the demonstration, I will break down the format of the video and we will continue like we normally do. Savvy? Alright, let's get to it. Shut you off, and turn you on. Yeah. Alright. How about you, my brothers and sisters in the Force and the balance? Oh, hold on, give me a sec. We good? Yeah, we good. Alright. The balance is with us, my friends. Alright, I didn't mean to hit the button to clash, but there you go. Okay, let me get a sip of water real quick. About to do all this talking. Okay, so even though this is a lightsaber modification video, I still like to do demonstrations just to show you guys how the lightsabers work. Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. Just got done with the workout, then I did a whole bunch of saber practice. So yeah, I'm a little bit worn out right now, all right? So that's just me. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but yeah, it's here. Okay, I'm out of breath, all right? I love it. I love these videos, okay. Calm down, balance is with me, all right? So normally when I do these videos, I do 3 types of demonstrations. For those of you guys that are new, please stick around so I can explain to you what's going to be happening in the next few minutes. And for those of you guys who already know what I'm going to say, I will see you guys in that first demonstration. Speaking of demonstrations, like I said, we got 3 of them to get through today. The first one I call the confusing demonstration. Why confusing? Well, it's because I use my own jargon and my own terminology to describe the movements. Allow me to give you guys a small sample size of what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand and my left hand my lead hand, even though my right hand is out in front of me and my lead hand's behind me. I'll explain why later, I promise. Okay? So when it's held in a standard grip like this, the movements are going to look and sound like this. Rear jab to the head, rear hook to the head, rear back hook to the body, rear jab to the body, rear high block, rear block to the right, okay? Things of that nature. Now, when it's in a reverse grip, it's always going to be an elbow something, minus this one move that I'll show you guys here in a second. So for example, rear elbow high block, rear elbow hook to the head, rear elbow jab to the body, and then we have a rear hilt jab to the head, okay? I don't know if you guys noticed, there was 2 of them in that demonstration I showed you guys at the beginning, okay? So we're gonna use this pommel, smash him in the face with it. All right, I know, I'm excited too. And then when we go to two-handed, since my rear hand is on top, all the commands that you'll hear coming out of my mouth is going to start with the rear hand. For example, rear hook to the head, rear back hook to the head, rear slash from right to left, things like that, okay? So hopefully that alleviates any confusion you may or may not feel during the confusing demonstration. I'm going to go through all 32 moves individually and describe them to you guys as thoroughly as I possibly can, okay? And then once we're done with that, we will go on to our second demonstration, which is known as the counting demonstration. Now, unlike that first demonstration, or I'm using my confusing jargon, the second demonstration, we're just counting the moves off, okay? So it's gonna look and sound like this. Sorry, had to burp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so on and so forth until we reach that 30-second move. I'm going to go at a much slower pace than that, so that way you guys can mirror my movements wherever you're at in the world, okay? And then after we're done with the second demonstration, we will come to our third and final demonstration, everybody's favorite, the fun demonstration. Yes, what's a fun demonstration? I'm glad you asked, I will tell you. That joke's never gonna get old. I'm a man child, I can't help it. It's never gonna get old. But the fun demonstration is basically what I showed you guys at the beginning. I'm gonna shut off the lights, turn this light on. This being my saber with sound, I'm gonna keep it off for those first 2 demonstrations, just so you can hear my instructions clearly. But for that final demonstration, I'm gonna turn this bad boy on, and then you guys will get to see the 32 move demonstration in full, okay? 2 more things to get through before we begin. Like I was saying before, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, okay? Same thing goes for the right foot. I will be calling it my rear foot. When it comes to my left hand, I will be calling it my lead hand, okay? Same thing goes for my left foot, I'll be calling it my lead foot. The reason why I have it set up this way, my right hand always being my rear hand and my left hand always being my lead hand, and with the feet as well, is that I suffer from short-term memory loss. So this actually just, it kind of helps me up here, okay? So that's why I always keep it like that. That's it, all right? And then one more thing we got to get through is something I call the shuffling effect. I'll let you guys know in that first demonstration when we're going to be utilizing the shuffling effect, okay? But for example, I am going to say rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. What's going to happen is that your front foot is going to move first, your back foot will follow, like so. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Now when we're backing up, the opposite will be true. That back foot's going to go first, the front foot will follow. For example, rear high block shuffling backwards. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Okay? That's it for the format section. Let's get into the first confusing demonstration. But let me get some more water so that way my mouth is all dry right now. I want you guys to be able to hear me clearly, okay? Good electrolyte water. Love it. Okay, so you're gonna hold your lightsaber in your rear or right hand. All right, you're gonna start about the center of the room. I'm about center of the camera. Makes sense. Okay. So get into a good starting position. You're gonna shuffle backwards as you do a rear high block. Shuffle backwards as you do a rear low block. and then do a stationary rear block to the right. Try not to hit your ceiling fan like I just did. Then you're going to shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head, come around for a rear hook head, into a rear back hook body, and then a rear jab to the body. At this point, we're going to reverse the grip on our lightsaber hilt. We're going to shuffle forwards as we do a rear hilt jab to the head, and we're going to do a stationary rear hilt jab to the head. Okay? Then we're going to do a rear elbow hook to the head, slightly shuffle forwards for a rear elbow jab to the body. Then we are going to flip the lightsaber into a standard grip in our lead hand. We are going to turn counterclockwise. Our lead foot will step over our rear foot. Okay? We're going to take the pommel and do a lead pommel strike to the head. And then as we do this lead back hook head, I want you to turn your body so we're facing this direction. Okay? So how we're going to do that is you're going to keep your lead foot planted and you're going to take your rear foot and just swing it around. Okay? Pretty easy. So, lead pommel strike to the head, lead back hook head. Alright? So, from here we are going to do a stationary lead high block into a stationary lead low block, and then a stationary lead block to the right. Next, we will do a lead back hook head, shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Then we are going to reverse the grip on our lightsaber hilt. We are going to do a lead elbow hook to the head, shuffle forward slightly as we do a lead elbow jab to the body. This is where the fun begins, okay? Now we're going to flip the lightsaber hilt back into our rear or right hand, standard grip. This time we're going to turn clockwise. Rear foot steps over the lead foot. Okay? So, we are going to do a rear back hook to the head. Alright? Then we are going to dip the blade to the left. And as we're dipping it to the right, take your lead foot. You're going to bring it over your rear foot. And then take your rear foot, bring it over your lead foot. We're going to bend down, take your lead hand, put it on the ground. And we're going to do a rear back hook to the body. Like so. Alright, then we're going to stand up, dip the blade to the left, dip the blade to the right. As you do so, take your lead foot, and we're going to do a lead front kick, okay? So, the lead front kick, you want to make sure the heel of your foot is making connection with the mid-stomach, the chest level, alright? So it's going to look like this, okay? So, kneel down, rear back hook to the body, dip, dip, lead front kick. And we are going to pivot to face this direction. We are going to do a stationary rear high block into a stationary rear low block, and then a stationary rear block to the right. Alright? And we are going to shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. As you bring your lightsaber hilt behind your head, grasp it with both hands. Rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. We're going to do a rear slash from right to left. Then we are going to move forward. We're going to step forward with our lead foot as we do a rear back hook to the head. Bring the lightsaber hilt behind your head again. Step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear slash from right to left again. At this point, you're going to pop your lightsaber up into the air, catch it in reverse with your lead hand, okay? Like so. Now we're going this way. We are going to shuffle forwards as we do a lead elbow jab to the body. Then we are going to flip the hilt back into our rear hand, standard grip. We are going to turn clockwise. Our rear foot will step over our lead foot. We are going to do a rear back hook to the head. Then we are going to dip it to the right, we're going to do a rear back hook to the head. We are going to dip our blade to the left. And as we dip it to the right, keep your rear foot steady and take your lead foot and swing it over like so, okay? So, rear back hook to the head, dip it to the left, dip it to the right, pivot, ready stance, all right? So that's it for the first demonstration. Let me get another sip of water and we'll get on to the second demonstration, okay? Okay. Remember, rear hand, standard grip. About center of the room. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Dip, dip, and pivot. That's it. It's not so bad, right? I like the spins. It's a little difficult, but if I can do it, I know you guys can do it. Let me get some more water. I am just so thirsty today. And then we will start the last demonstration. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Start shutting off these lights. Yeah. I will bow to you guys again, my brothers and sisters in the Force, and in the balance. All right. Not bad, right? I'm going to run through the demonstration one more time. This time I'm going to go a lot slower for you guys, okay? All right. Give you guys a look at the Grand Renegade. Not bad, right? Turn these lights back on. There we are. I know it's different, but I just I like this emitter on here. I don't know why. But what do you guys think of the Grand Renegade Lightsaber? And what do you guys think of the 32 move demonstration that went along with it? Let me know it down in the comments below. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may that balance keep you, my friends. You guys, take care.